Welcome back to the Departure Brief, guys.
We are in Transylvania.
AKA home of Vlad the Impaler, AKA Dracula.
We are currently in Brasov and we can't wait to explore.
Let's jump in. Someone got stung by a wasp yesterday.
It's so cheap. I forgot to put someone on it.
So this is like the main sort of strip of old Brasov. Now, old Brasov is quite small, but geez, it packs a punch. It is absolutely beautiful. All the facades are different colors. They're all in a distinct type of architecture. I'm not quite sure what it is. All down the middle, they got the classic European outdoor dining set up. It's really nice. Obviously, we can't afford it. That sucks, but hey, we're here and we're loving it. Wow, this is definitely mine. I'm not sure, is it yours as well?
My what?
Favorite spot in Brasov?
Yeah, I really like these little green buildings behind us.
This is Council Square, and obviously if you come to Brasov, you're going to come here, but just look at all the different colors on the facades. It is bloody beautiful.
Can you do that?
Yeah. So just last night, Russians attacked a part of Ukraine that's right on the border of Romania. So all morning we've just had fighter jets and helicopters and military aircrafts flying over our heads towards that space. Back to Brasov. It is so damn cool.
It's just pretty.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It's almost like theme park like prettiness, but it is actually just how it is, and it's really old, and yeah, oh my god. Like when you first come here, it's just stunning. It's so picturesque.
What are you Googling?
Brasov.
Can't afford a walking tour, so we've got to Google our own facts. What have you found?
Well, the Black Church that we're going to go to next is the largest Gothic church in Romania, known for its impressive organ and collection of Anatolian carpets.
Wow.
Ah, what do you see, Jamie Lee?
I see some scaffolding.
That's got to be the last 5 videos in a row, scaffolding. But this one's not so bad. How cool does it look as you walk through these buildings to it? You can definitely get the sense that it is 700 years old, eh?
I think it's called the Black Church because at one stage it was covered in volcanic ash. But I actually don't know if that's right, and I'll be very embarrassed if it's wrong.
So this is Gothic. This is Gothic style.
Looks Gothic to me.
And it is huge. Scaffolding. See the big clock up there?
This guy looks like he's pointing out Dracula. Like, get him with a stake.
So now we're walking on the school grounds of the first ever school in Romania, built in 1495. This is a picture, we can't actually get inside, but this is a picture of what they used to look like. Wow, this feels very historic, like super historic. Overlooking the clay courts is you've got a bastion built in the 1400s.
They built the bastions before the school. They've got their priorities wrong.
I think it's free to come into this bit, but then there's an exhibition that you can pay to see, and it's 10 lei each.
What's this thing?
Fire hydrant, what else?
Oh no, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
It's not really red, is it?
Fire hydrant there, and then obviously no smoking. Can you guess why?
Because they had weapons in here. Because it's wood.
Yay, there she goes. From that part of town, now we're heading to the White Tower, the famous White Tower. But to get there, we are looking for one of Europe's most narrowest streets. Coming? Oh, it's nice and cool down here.
Is it more or less narrow than you expected?
Well, if you've ever been to Florence before, I feel like that place is on steroids compared to this, but it is quite narrow. It's very nice, and here the street art looks good. And look how charming these windows are. Do another scratch? No, you need to stop. You need to stop. You're making it worse.
You brought it up.
You're not going to believe this, guys. This is the Black Tower, not the white one, despite its appearance.
It was built as an independent fortification, by the way.
Okay, very good.
Pretty.
And we've found it. Tunnel Alp, otherwise known as the White Tower.
Cooler than the Black Tower, don't you?
Yeah, I think this one's cooler too. Now we're going on a hike up to the Brasov letters, kind of like Hollywood. Can you see them up there?
There's lynxes. I think that's a pig.
Yeah.
Foxes. What do you think that is? A wild cat or something?
Yeah. Is that a viper? Viper snake?
Yeah.
All right, this place is pretty much just as dangerous as Australia. Hopefully we don't have to cross paths with the lynx.
It's a cat! It is a cat! I told you! I told you it's a cat!
It's a lynx.
What?
It's an emergency service animal, and it's a lynx, not a cat. There's a big difference.
I can't see one from a distance.
It's a lynx! Hiking in bear country is freaking exhilarating and terrifying. Any little sound and we're just like... about halfway up. Cruisy hike, just a little switchback the whole way up, and we're about halfway and the view is beautiful. Have tickets to Bran Castle, aka Dracula Castle here in Transylvania. We both have done a little bit of research and have got no clue if Dracula is real, if Dracula came here, who Vlad the Impaler is. What do you think this place is?
Well, from my understanding, this is just a castle where a lovely lady, Queen Marie, lived. And the Dracula books have a castle described in them, and people think that this is the one. So I think that's how it became Dracula's castle, but I feel like it's actually got nothing to do with Dracula.
And from my research, this is definitely Dracula's castle. Dracula is real, and I'm keen to explore it. Let's go have a look. So Bran Castle is quite literally Romania's biggest draw card, the most visited, I guess, tourist attraction here. And the tickets were 23 Australian dollars each. Yeah.
Which Matt thinks isn't bad, but I think that's expensive for a castle.
Well, it's expensive for us. Like normally, if an entrance to something like this is more than 10 Aussie bucks, we try to avoid it. But when in Romania...
It's Dracula's castle.
Exactly, I think it's a bit different. Let's just... The place is only just open and it is already super crowded. Like it's hard to get a decent view of something without feeling like you're in someone's way or pushing past someone.
When Queen Marie was renovating Bran Castle, they found a secret staircase behind this stone.
Very dark up in here. Alright, maybe it does feel like a secret staircase. That was cool. So this part is probably the most popular part. It is the defensive corridor that connects all the watchtowers. That's what it was used for back in the day, but now it's just a corridor of selfies. So everyone's just sort of jostling for position, trying to get a great shot hanging out of the corridor. Alright, we are outside the castle walls. Honest reactions, JL? What was that?
I expected it to be bad and it was better, and Matt expected it to be good and it was worse. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like, I came in with low expectations and it was way better than I expected. Heaps of information, it was really, really beautiful.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
For me, it was just a little too crowded in there, so you always felt like you're in someone's way or taking too long if you wanted to admire something for a bit longer.
And we went as soon as it opened, so that was like 9 a.m.
Yeah, but as far as like the building itself and the history, top notch. Very good. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed.
Have you noticed that Matt can't vlog without his hand free?
We hope you enjoyed exploring Transylvania with us. Please like and subscribe, and
see you next time.